All right, y'all, we got our Pillsbury breads into our bun pan here, and I'm just gonna smash these down. I got a little bit of the apple onto this pumpkin right now, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Ooh, this is gonna be so delicious, y'all. Apple and pumpkin are my favorite flavors for the fall. Alrighty, y'all, now that I got this, I'm just gonna put this in the oven for 350 for about 15 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, well, that's in the oven. I'm just bringing in my bowl and my whisk here. And I have got my no-bake Jell-O cheesecake. I'm just gonna add that. I'm not using the crust part. This is just the cheesecake itself part, the no-bake. And you just mix it with 1.5 cups of milk. I'm gonna get this stirred up and mixed. Alrighty, now that this is thickened up, I got a pastry bag here inside of my cup. But you can always use a Ziploc bag. I just unfortunately have the Ziploc bags with like a corner on them to stand, you know, so they can stand up straight. So I didn't want to use that. And I happen to have this pastry bag, so I figured I'd just go for it with the pastry bag. Alrighty, y'all, I'm just gonna cut my little tip off here and set this aside for right now. Alrighty, y'all, I got my bread here. It's not fully baked. It's mostly baked, partly baked. I got my scooper, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come along in here. We're just gonna make a nice little trough. We can see the pumpkin is on this side. Perfect. And then this is the apple, and you can kind of tell because it's got those apple pieces in there. So I'm just making a trough for right now onto both sides. Now, if your bread was a little softer than mine when you started, you would have been able to do this while it was, before it was partially baked, but mine, I had to kind of let it warm up because it was so stiff. Now I'm just putting my cheesecake filling in here on this side. Now I've got some apple pie filling. I'm just gonna put my knife down in here and kind of like cut these apples into smaller pieces. Do this carefully, like so you don't accidentally cut yourself or anything. Perfect, I think this is working so well. I've got a pretty sharp knife here. And I'm just gonna use a fork to fork this down into my bread there, shoving that all in. I'm gonna come back with my spatula. I'm gonna use this. See how this was not fully baked? And that's how we got these nice pieces there to kind of cover up these fillings. Alrighty, y'all, I'm just gonna put this back in the oven for about 20 more minutes. Alrighty, y'all, we let this bake for as long as we could. We're actually getting ready to go to the airport right now. Marty's taking me to visit my parents. Anyway, I kind of ran out of time here, so we're just gonna see if this worked at all. All right, y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh!
Actually,
all right, unfortunately, we didn't get this rotated in the oven.
oh yeah, that was the hot spot.
All right, I'm just gonna dump a little bit of icing on top of this. Woo! So we want it to, like, you know what? It's gonna cover that burnt spot right on up. This is just buttercream, I believe. Yeah, oh yeah. And I've had this in the fridge. Like, I had probably 60% of this left because I've been using it. But, yeah, I think this is gonna be really tasty, actually. Alrighty, y'all. I don't have time to sample this today on camera because, like I said, I gotta go to the airport. I'm flying out to meet my parents, so I'm gonna drive back with them. And then they're gonna be here to visit us. I'm so excited for them to try some of my treats on camera. But Marty is gonna be eating this while I'm gone. So Marty, you gotta tell me how it is. You gotta try it.